Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is another horse video, and today I have sort of a special treat. It's something I enjoy watching other people do, and something I enjoy doing. We're going to be going through my Immortal Retired Coats and Immortal Golden Apples. We'll start with the Golden Apples. These are like, instead of an AP farm, aging point farm, I have these. So, they're immortal, they'll never die, plus they look really nice. Those that have coats. So, I'll talk about the coats that they have, which ones I like the most and whatever. I don't put a coat on my horses unless I like it, so I'm picky like that. I did just get a lot of unicorn coats. I had some golden apples and a harmony pack saved up, and they were going to retire, so I just slapped those on some immortal unicorns real quick. I would like to say real quick that immortal unicorns, I don't look at this one very often. I do want to change the background, but I love the coat. I don't think the background goes with it very well. What was I saying? Right, immortal unicorns. I have become obsessed with immortal unicorns. Like, just absolutely obsessed. I have spent thousands of passes on them, when it would probably just be cheaper to buy the Philosopher's Stone and put it on a horse of my own. I can't help it. This one I really like. I really like the combo. Unless I'm very much mistaken, this is a Frey coat. I don't have very many of their coats. Although I like them, I'm just not that big a fan. Midas. I wish I could change the background, because I already have this background on a different horse. I haven't been putting them to bed, have I? Oops. So caught up in the coat. But there are several backgrounds that I think would look better with this coat. Dawn. My little brother actually helped me name this one. He was like, oh, name her after sunrise, because it looks like, the sunrise. I think, yeah, it's a foundation horse. I love the foundations with this GP. I'm not sure why. I just feel like those are special to me. I don't have a name for this one. I really like it. Like, really, really like it. I can't think of a name. If any of these, like, have the name as, something like light gray or whatever, or if you have a name suggestion for any of them, especially if they have need name in the name, please, comment your best ideas. I bought this one with the name. I love the name and I love the way it looks, so I haven't changed it. And I love this background and coat combo. It's just gorgeous. Any Minecraft YouTuber fans out there? This is fundy. Just wait, there's more. George not found. He's sleeping. I've been wanting to make like an entire Minecraft YouTube coat farm. Here's Dream Was Taken. I feel like this fits really well. And okay, this is a Choco Shetty coat. Let me just go to show you. They are absolutely one of my favorite, artists. Sorry, I just hit my mic. It's gorgeous. I'm collecting as many of their coats as I can. And I think it goes so well with the background. What background is this? I have one that looks very similar to it. It's by Shadow Twilight, and I cannot pronounce the name of it, but that's it. So if you want to go looking for that background. Okay, so I like this coat. Not as much as everybody else seems to, but it is a really nice coat. The problem is that I can't find a background for it. I can't find any good ones. See, this one, its name is Need Name, so I need suggestions. I really like the coat. It's not one of my favorites, but I love the gold in it. This is Croissant. My mom helped me name this one. Oh, we gotta board him. Her. I like how it looks with the background. It kind of reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. I don't know why, but that's what it's put it like in my mind when I see it. Oh, a few of these have like rare pets. I didn't buy them for the pets. I bought them for the coat or the fact that they were immortal. But the pets are definitely a plus. I do have a couple of sheep pets because I really like them. Supernatural. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I know you can't really see the coat. Here, let's click this. And I could change it if I wanted to, but I'm not going to because it is a gorgeous combination. The colors of this coat, if it'll load. Is it going to load? There we go. The colors of... Oh my gosh, there's a bird. The colors of this coat go really, really well with this background. I had another horse with this background. I think it was a donkey coat. And I might have one more with it that I can't change the background of. But I wish I could. I think it's actually in this farm. But it looks gorgeous. And I love the name as well. I didn't do that, but I bought it like that. I don't have a name for this one. This one's going to retire soon, the coat is. It's called Falu Red, I believe. I'm not sure on the background. But it is a really good combo. I like how it goes together. Autumn Days. Oh, it's a Morel Darsdale. I don't, like, actively collect their coats or backgrounds. I just know of them. Heidi! Oh my gosh, I love this coat. I bought this one and one that just recently retired on this server. Sort of like as a pair. They're both Immortal Curlies foundations. I had the idea to blow up them and then get like a whole line of curlies with foundation parents out, but it never happened, and the male's coat just retired. This one, the same little brother as Dawn helped me name it. Jack is the name of his imaginary friend. And I just like asked him while he was playing, like, hey, what should I name this horse? And he just looks at me, he goes, Jack. Alright then. This is Ruby in Mist. Might be a strange name, but I really, really like how the red in this coat, like, goes with the moon and the fog, and just how, like, it pops, I guess. I'm not good at talking about these things. This one, I don't know what his name used to be. I was trying to sell him because I needed passes, but he is indeed a 350 genetic potential foundation. But the detail of this coat, let me go to it because I don't know who the person is that made it. The detail in that coat has always just astounded me. It's Lanika, of course. They do a lot of coats, I believe. But it's just, oh, it's beautiful. I think I did buy this one. Yeah, because it's not limited. And I really only put coats on my horses that are limited. I set up an auto buy to pick up ones that aren't. What coat is this? I had a different horse with this background. It was like a fiery red and black coat, and it was like running along the rim of this. And it looked so cool. Just like the red with the blue of the water. I did put another, I did not mean to go Hypnos blanket. When I bought that coat, it came with a harmony pack already on it, even though it had a golden apple. And there was a coat that was about to retire that I really wanted, and I didn't have enough passes to get it and whatever. And the red and black one wasn't limited. So I just used that harmony pack and got that. I kind of regret it, kind of don't. Oh, Anja 13. I I can recognize quite a few. Oh, here's the one with the same background as Midas. This one is unlimited. I could change it if I wanted to, but I think that this combo goes better than Midas's, so. Here's one I bred myself. He used to be named after a childhood friend of mine, but I renamed it to Sketch because it just... He kind of looks like an ink blob on the background. But back in the day, back in 2019, this was pretty close to the top thoroughbred of that time. I had a thoroughbred line that was... it did really well. So I had a lot of them that had golden apples. This is my first ever horse, 10/22/2018. This is the one I got for the tutorial, and she has yet to win a single competition. I tried to blup her and her brother, but it just wasn't working out. This one, okay, I cannot find a good background for this one to save my life. Oh, also, it's got a kangaroo. But I love this coat. Oh my gosh, it is so cute. It's also a foundation horse. Let's go to the coat. I think it's limited. Yeah, it's limited to 900, so it'll probably never retire on this server unless, like, some really, really rich people decide to target it. Fury. I cannot remember where I got this one. I really can't, but it's a really nice coat. I just need to find a background that goes well. This one is named after one of my favorite songs, Touch Off by Overworld. It is the opening song for The Promised Neverland. I named it this because in the opening there's these moths, and I don't know why, but this coat, I thought it was a moth. It's a butterfly. This one's Morgana, named after Arthurian legend. She is also a foundation, but not a 350. And I just... oh, she looks like the Queen of the Crows there. I recently picked this one up in auctions. And just decided to change the background. As soon as, like, I saw it, I was like, okay, I'm going to get this coat, but I'm changing the background to something else. But every time I see it, I'm like, maybe I won't. And, like, it gets more and more each time. This is one of my favorite combos ever. Just the gray of this coat against, like, the pinkish of the background. It just looks so good to me. Like, wow. I really like the bangs on the horse. It makes it look emo. Oh, I guess y'all can guess who this is named after. Hisoka. It's really only named that because the, card reference. I thought of changing the background, but I really like how the beach and the sun look. Here's another one of my thoroughbreds. Yeah. I remember, like, I was really proud of her. Because, like, I was still just new to the game back then, and they were the first, like, thing that I kept too. Because before that, I would just, like, mess around, get some golden apples here and there. I never really, like, bothered blupping until I got a pair of thoroughbreds. Their names are Rowena and Rand. I named Rand after somebody from, the Wheel of Time series. The main character. They started my thoroughbred line, and it just, like, it was some of the most fun I've ever had, was blupping those thoroughbreds. It was a lot of fun. This one has a griffin pet. I'm obsessed with griffins, guys. The pets on the game. Regalia. This is a beautiful coat. I did not mean to go to French Trotter. I went to go here because she's also a foundation. Also, I have a goal here to get to 1,000 aging points, and I'm just 13 away. That's kind of exciting. I've never reached 1,000. This is Athena. I got to a certain point with the the thoroughbreds I had, and around that time, like, the thoroughbred teams really picked up the pace and started like upping the GP faster. So I went out and I bought this one, which like gave a big boost to my line. She cost around like, a couple hundred passes, I believe. This one is 61 years old, almost 62. Some of these older ones I bought just because they were old. I mean, I like the coats, but not like a whole lot. Now, this one I bought for the coat and for the fact that it's got a Sheikah pet. I'm also obsessed with those. I have like 3. But, I really like the background in this coat, and it's named after Sherlock Holmes, who I used to have an obsession with back in the day. Back when we had Netflix. This is Spirit Wind. I think I named this after a book I was reading. I cannot remember. He's almost 83. Levi Ackerman. What? I'm not a weeb, you guys. I'm kidding. I'm a huge weeb. I believe... No, this is not my oldest. Oh, but he is 100. When did that happen? Good job. I got that coat. I wasn't really, like, into it, but I saw that it was going really fast. So I wanted to get it. And then after, like, I got it, it slowed down and nobody was grabbing copies. And I was like, I wasted 100 passes? Not that the coat's a waste, but there were other coats that I could have gotten that retired before I could get to them that I really wanted. So this is my oldest horse. Tomorrow he will be 135. He has a sheep pet. His name is the Sage. I really like his coat. It is limited. Let me go see. Yeah, he's got 195 copies left. So that is... I did put them all to bed. Oh, no. So that is my Immortal Golden Apples. And here's my Immortal RCs, retired coats. I have quite a bit. Oh my gosh, I love this combo. I especially love the background. Who's this by? Drizzle. It reminds me of the coat that I have on the Dream Was Taken horse. The background I have on that one. I named it Stella because my sister saw it and immediately yelled Stella, like from that... I can't remember the old movie, but they... like... What is that called? Over the Hedge, the guy screams, Stella! Like that other guy did in that movie. I should know the name of it. My dad makes me watch it at least once a week, the scene. This one recently retired. And I like the little, like, they're walking angrily. This horse, a month or so ago, somebody quit the game. They popped all of their horses, like every single one of them, into the auctions for 500 equus each. And that was probably the most intense bidding wars I have ever been in. Okay, so this one is from my old team, Love is War, that I disbanded because there was a little bit of drama surrounding it. One of the members, well, I'm not going to get into that. But it made it to where breeding these kind of horses, this breed, was not fun for me anymore, so I disbanded the team and cut ties with everybody that was in it because it had just become kind of toxic and wasn't fun anymore. But this horse popped up in sales in the auctions, and I saw the affix, and I was like, that's my old team! I want that horse! I wasn't too crazy on the coat, but the fact that it was one of my old team horses, it meant a lot. I bought this one. It had a magic hat on him. It was the, like, wizard. And I gave him a new coat. This Okay, so I paid over a million equus for this coat. Got into a heated bidding war with this other person. I won. They then messaged me asking if they could buy the coat for what I paid for it, or if they could trade for it, and I told them no. They then turned around and said that they wanted it for the sheep pet because one of their sheep had just been put down, which they had not mentioned prior to that. So I felt like they were probably trying to guilt trip me. I'm not trying to be mean, but that's what I feel was going on. This is the same background as Supernatural Parliament. That's what I named it. I love this coat. I got it pretty cheap for less than 200 passes. And I just, my family, my mom's side, owls are very, very special. My granny loved owls. She had a huge wall in her hallway just covered in owls, like the statues. As a younger kid, I was always scared of them. But now I love them. I read a lot of books about owls, and, they're just really special to us. So when I saw that coat for sale, I had to buy it. This is Crowfather. Named after Phil's a Minecraft. It's another Minecraft YouTuber reference. Oh my gosh. Okay, I love this coat, and I love this background, and I love the way they go together. I've seen a couple other people use it, and it's just... oh, it's stunning. Britain. However you say that. I don't know. I bought him with that name. It's not letting me feed. Okay, there we go. He needs a background. I just can't find any good one. The eyes. I named him that because... here, I'm going to zoom in. I'm on my phone, if you're wondering. I named him that because of the blue eyes there. I might name him after Khan from Star Trek. The new movies, because... it kind of reminds me of him. My ducklings! Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this coat. It took me forever to find a background that I was okay with, and this one's definitely good. The Pharaoh. I'm not really, usually into Egyptian style coats, but this one is just so... oh, it's stunning. Oh. Another one I got from the auction sales of that person quitting. I have another coat by this creator. He's not immortal. I don't really collect donkey coats, but as soon as I saw all the ones by this creator, I was just like, oh my gosh, I have to get that. Let me show you. I, again, paid over $1 million equus for this one. So there's the coat name and the author. But it was a really heated bidding war because, I love this coat. I was not about to let anybody take it again because I hadn't been able to find one for sale in sales that I could afford at the time, and they always sold really fast. Another owl. I love this combo. I love how, so when this coat came out, I got it. And then I'm not sure if this background came out at the same time or later, but just seeing it, the moment I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, that would go perfect with that one owl coat. This one also went really fast, especially for the US server. It was gone within a couple of days. Oop, gotta register this one in the question center. This one I named Sire, because it looks like it's bowing. It's, I didn't have any other names, and I'm sure if I got a good background. This is my first, draft unicorn that I've tried to blow up. She's also now my filler for my teams, because I did not get her blocked. Texas Weather. This is the other curly foundation that I mentioned earlier, the male to the Heidi. He just recently retired. I never thought I'd see this coat retire because it's 500 copies. I just recently finished the Avatar series, The Last Airbender. I started it and finished it in a week, all 3 seasons. So I saw this one, and it reminded me of Aang in the Avatar state. Okay. This is my dream coat. I'm not going to say it's my favorite coat ever, but it is definitely the coat that I was looking for the longest, the one that I wanted the most, the one that I had to have. I never found it in sales. It was like, anybody that had it wasn't selling. It was put in auctions when that person quit. And I bid like my life depended on it. I sold several RCs, golden apples. I sold black market items in exchanges for Equus. I was going to get this horse. Thankfully, a friend of mine helped to help me to get some Equus to get her. But it's a chocolate coat, the same one that did the Dream Was Taken coat that I have. It's gorgeous. The first time I saw it, I was just, wow. She also comes with an ostrich, which was not bad. It was not a bad thing at all. This is another one from my old team, but I was the one that bred her. This one, her name is No I Didn't, because, she's got a halo, like, no I didn't. Like, she's innocent. This is the one that had the red and black coat that was near the waterfall, one with the moon in the background that we saw earlier. But that was the coat that was retiring fast, and I wanted to get it. I don't regret getting this coat, I just regret losing the other one, because I no longer remember what it was called, and I didn't save it. So trying to find it again will be hard. I wish I could change this background, but, like, I don't feel comfortable with, using a brand new, Helios Ray when, it's already got one. And it's not like a bad combo. This one is named after Shin, I cannot pronounce his, I read the manga, okay? From Yona of the Dawn. I believe his name has something to do with the moon. That's why they named him that. He didn't have a name when he was, or he didn't know his name when he was born. And considering what happened with his mother, I doubt she gave him one. This one recently retired as well. I had him sitting in my, golden apple farm for a while. This one, for a while, I hadn't seen one in sales for forever. So I tried to sell it for quite a bit of passes because I was desperate for them. But nobody was buying. I do like the coat. It's got an Owl's Helios Ray on the back. This is Oranges, one of my favorite donkey coats out there. It's just gorgeous. It's so cute. That's another one of my team's fillers. This is my other, first horse, Aiden. He has an affix, Aiden's Tree, which has his offspring in it. I haven't added any to it lately, but yeah. Hannah is one of my absolute favorite combos ever. Okay, the shading and the colors on, her coat are they just blend so well with these clouds. And I did name her after a character from Supernatural back when I was watching it. Blizzard, this is the first of my, attempt at skilling a horse. I tried to sell this one, which is why that's the name. Oh, I just accidentally spent. Oh well. I like the coat. I bought 4 or 5 copies before it retired, and then sold them. But this copy wouldn't sell, and I needed to renew my VIP, and I didn't have passes. The amount of passes you see up there, if you can see it, I'm not sure if my screen cuts it out. But that is from selling Croatius. My auto buy picked up a Croatius for 500 Equus. And before I put it up for sale, I messaged the person that sold it, hey, just wondering if this was a mistake or if you're good with this sale. And they were like, yeah, it's fine. So I was like, oh, okay. So I sold it for 6,000 passes, which only gave me 5,400, but still, that's a lot of passes. This, I recently bought, a player needed passes for a skiller, so I was like, okay, do you have any, coats that I could buy? And they were like, yeah, I have this one. It's a Lissy coat. I love Lissy a lot. Unfortunately, most of her coats are retired on this server. And the ones that aren't, well, I just haven't gotten around to getting them. The Helios Ray is also retired, so I have this coat with a retired Ray. Hey, I'm just 3 aging points away from 1,000. I wonder if we'll get there. Firestorm. This, I don't like the background, but when I got him, he had the background. Like, he didn't have a coat or anything, he just had the background. And, you know, well, that's all for Immortal retired coats. So, in this farm, I have 41. And in this one, I have 47. Let me know, you guys, if you want to go through my Immortal Unicorns tab. Because I do have quite a few other coats here. These are some of the ones that I recently got. Let me know, you guys, if you want to see all these. If you want to go through my no, I did not mean to go there. My Immortal RCs and Golden Apples. I'll be glad to do that. But thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.